started, please hit that like and subscribe button down there. I really appreciate your support. Now we're gonna head on across the Atlantic to a country called Portugal. I got a heavy metal band out there, and these guys are cool. Their name is LADON Heads, and they're my next featured guest today on King of the Pit. Let's go, baby!
Steel, bonding steel, steel, bonding Hi everyone, I'm Rui Pedro. I'm the lead guitar player for LADON Heads, a heavy metal band from Portugal. And thank you so much to King of the Pit for having us here. Thank you so much for supporting metal and supporting his grind. So, LADON Heads was formed in 2022 and we were actually able to play our first show at the end of the year. And if you've ever played the first show, it's never perfect, but it was an amazing experience. And in 2023, we were able to release 2 demos. We released Blood-Soaked Fields and Master of Sorcery. And then at the end of 2025, we were actually able to release our first album, our debut album, Steel for Fire, this one right here, through Lost Realm Records. Our approach to heavy metal is 100% more traditional heavy metal focused, and even though there's like a new surge of heavy metal, there's like a new wave of traditional heavy metal, it has mostly been underground since the mid-90s. And I think something that stays underground usually has a very particular sound, and it's a sound that we love, and so I don't think we're trying to sound particularly unique or special. We're trying to play the heavy metal we love to listen and having fun while doing that same thing. We love this style of traditional heavy metal and we want to play it and have fun while doing it, which is kind of easy because there are so many good bands in Portugal, so many good bands. It's a very small scene, like coming from Portugal you won't find many traditional heavy metal bands, but the ones you have are super welcoming, super fun and incredibly good, So even though it should feel like a bad thing to have a small scene in Portugal for traditional heavy metal, it really doesn't, because you get to know the bands a lot faster, you bond with them a lot faster, and everyone just welcomes you with open arms and you play some shows together. The fans are incredibly dedicated, so it's all support coming from every single way. And because of that wave of support that traditional heavy metal fans bring to the scene and to the shows and with our first album and all that, we're already working on our second album. We expect to start recording before the end of the year, and so if everything goes well, it might come out next year. Until then, of course, you can find us on the usual streaming platforms, and if you want to support us the old school heavy metal way, we do have physical media. Both vinyl and CD are available to ship worldwide at lostrealmrecords.com. Now for the near future in 2026, we do have a couple of shows that we are very excited about. On May 30th, we're going to be joining our brothers Toxic Attack for the release on tape of their iconic record Assassino in Serie, and because of that, we'll also be playing for the first time with Shatterstone. Then we'll also play at Nada Music Fest in Beja on June 21st, where we'll have the amazing chance of sharing the stage with Agent Steel and other iconic bands, and really that's all we have booked for now because we're kind of wrapping up the writing of the next album, so that's where our focus actually is. Now as for what we want the audience of the King of the Pit to take away from our music or take away from our band, is really that we do this for fun, and so all we really hope is that you have fun as well while listening to our music. We do this because we love heavy metal and we want to see it alive and well, so that's all we really hope to see. And also, if you want to dive a little deeper on the lore of our songs, you can also check out our lyrics, and of course, keep an eye out for the next one.